The world is at agonizing crossroads and has been hit hard by discord. In spite of various economic models, development has not been inclusive. Differences between nations and within the nations are increasing at an alarming rate.
The widening gap and the imbalance between rich and poor that appears to be the legacy of economic globalization is considered by many to be evidence of a broken social contract.
The modern globalized world has created more problems than it has solved. There is something gravely missing in today's economic approach, which has left larger parts of mankind discontented. Great philosophers, intellectuals and statesmen from all around the world are pondering over this dismal scenario. They are trying to resolve the disequilibrium and find sustainable solutions for lasting happiness. It has been realized that the present models of economy have not emphasized enough on ethics, human values and moral behavior. Only an alternative model of economics based on non-violence can save the human race from the impending disasters. The world is looking towards India, the home of innumerable missionaries of peace and apostles of non-violence since time immemorial. The teachings of Mahavir, Buddha and Mahatma Gandhi have become all the more relevant today. The UNO has declared 2nd October, the birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, as the International Day of Non-Violence, to remind the strife-torn world how important it is to restore peace and harmony and bring equity through non-violent ways. 5th December 2005 would be remembered in history as a day when the first ever brainstorming session on economics of non-violence and the vision of a sustainable world was initiated. Acharya Sri Mahaprajna, a great emissary of peace, has proffered the idea of relative economics based on the economics of Mahavir. The proposed economic model would leave a scope for growth of business and industry, but at the same time, the system would take care of everyone's primary needs of life. Scholars from various parts of the world developed a deep insight into the problems of unrestrained violence and poverty. They devised practical and workable solutions in order to establish a sustainable world order. The conference initiated a thought process among the participating scholars from various countries and inspired them to make tangible efforts for amelioration of the world situation. As a result, International Center for Economics of Non-Violence and Sustainability was established to evolve strategies for sustainable and inclusive development. The economic model based on non-violence is yet to receive worldwide acceptance, and today's world is still driven by a vehement economy. The fast-growing economies all around the world are overexploiting the Earth's resources and posing grave environmental perils. The dismal world scenario, full of the present environmental threats, indicates a very bleak future of mankind. The plausible solution to this problem can be an economy based on non-violence. Taking cognizance of the situation, the second International Dialogue on Economics of Non-Violence was evolved.
The more love and ahimsa and joy there is in the family unit, the greater the well-being of and respect for women in a society, the more economically productive that society is bound to be.
The conference served as an effective platform for eminent scholars, consultants, spiritual leaders and brand managers from countries all around the world, and their deliberations kindled a new hope for a better world. Corporate social responsibility based on ethics can play a pivotal role in comprehensive development.
I think we should realize that social responsibility alone will not be able to solve all the problems of the country or the society. I think we need to take lots of other initiatives, but certainly we need to redefine social responsibility.
Corporate social responsibility has been realized sincerely by many industries and business houses. Some corporates are adopting villages and improving the living conditions of the people. Some have come up with computer education for the deprived children, medical checkup camps for the needy, and are providing other services such as shelter to the poor during winter months. Professor Ezra Zubro explained the principles of equity related to corporate social responsibility. Besides corporate social responsibility, we need to bring about a quick shift in our lifestyle, oriented towards happiness for all human beings. To bring about the change in human nature, it has been realized that seeding of cultural values and ethics should be an important agenda amongst the educational institutions around the world.
Touch the light. And it is specifically for imparting values education to 7th, 8th and 9th standard students. And we've already started working in 271 schools.
The participants of the conference deliberated on a new non-violent economic concept of balanced spiritual and material development. Acharya Mahaprajna said that the conference is just a beginning.
आगे जो हमारा कार्यक्रम है यह है कि अहिंसा और अपरिग्रह का सिद्धांत आत्मिक साथ प्रैक्टिस के द्वारा हो सकता है, अभ्यास के द्वारा हो सकता है.
Preksha Dhyan, a form of meditation, is a simple tool of self-realization which brings eternal peace to the person. To reach the goal of a non-violence-based economy, the journey is a long and arduous one, where many hurdles have to be overcome. Still, the Second International Dialogue has prepared the roadmap for non-violent economic development, and the thought process has been initiated globally. Initiative for developing a newer model of economy under the able guidance of economists and spiritual leaders is gaining momentum. In his message on the World Day of Peace, His Holiness Pope Benedict XVI has called upon all the people of the world to build relationships of solidarity and cooperation among themselves, as befits members of the one human family. Let's all strive to create a community of peace. The new model of economy is like a small beacon of light, spreading hope amidst the raging storm of anger and violence. Gradually, the cruel and hostile forces will lose their power on mankind, and humanity would move towards a non-violent, compassionate and joyful world free from hunger and exploitation of man by man.